each other almost 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I started coming around February or March of 2014. And when did you start?
I think 2015?
No,
No, it's not 15.
Because you were here when I started coming here.
So what's that?
So you probably started in the fall. Ouch, in the fall.
14? 13?
13.
2013.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I think. Time flies. I mean, you know, you're in the cat world and just, it's you know, I lose the time. Today is what day?
Today
Tuesday.
is
Tuesday, yeah. I'm like,
2016,
every day,
December
every day.
20. I know that it's amazing. But I know people have asked lots of questions, and we're not going to be intrusive.
Okay.
But people would just like to know, where were you born, and when did you come here?
I was born in Tokyo, and then I came here in '89.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've
I've
been
been
here
a while.
You've been here a while.
Yeah.
And the other thing, obviously, you did not start at Kitten Rescue. So can you tell us a little about what you did before you actually were at Kitten Rescue?
Well, right before this was retail, bookstore, looks like the retail. But that's how I got the cat that brought me here.
Oh,
But
that'll
anyway,
be a good story.
But the whole thing was when I came here, it was for a film degree. You know,
That's
LA. I was
interesting.
so naive. But anyway, so after I graduated, I did the Japanese commercial that was shot here.
What did you do with
I just coordinated, you know, just being a runner, started as a runner, and then you just go, you know, as a production coordinator, and I did that for 7 years. Yeah.
Okay. Now you mentioned a bookstore and how you got involved with the cat. So that's a story I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Please
so
tell.
there was, you know, there was a cat in the bookstore, and her name was Lucia. This bookstore always had cats, but this was the last generation of the cat because the bookstore had to close. So when it closed, Lucia had to find a home. And the office manager got Lucia, but she already had other cats, and Lucia didn't like the other cats, and I happened to live close by, so Lucia was an outdoor cat, so she would come to my house. I let her in, and that was the end of the story. Yeah. But then she got sick like 6 months after with lymphoma.
Was she an older cat or?
No, not really. She was maybe 8 or 9. But anyway, so that was my first cat because I was a dog person.
Oh,
and it
really?
was just, yeah. I grew up with dogs. So.
Like Cynthia, she was never a cat person
exactly.
either.
Yeah. So and then Lucia passed away, but before she passed away, like a year before, I came here on orientation.
How did you find out about Kitten Rescue?
I went to the, you know, online volunteer match. I was unemployed at that time, so I was looking for volunteer, you know, stuff, maybe do something, you know, with my time. So then I did the orientation, never came back for a year. Because, you know, I had Lucia and maybe just, you know, it was just a thing to do.
Right.
But then a year later, Lucia passed away from lymphoma. And then I just couldn't take the pain. And then the next day, right after the next day she was put down, I remembered here.
Oh.
You know, so I thought I have to get a cat fix. I just need to get a cat fix. And then I called in, as I said, about a year ago I went, can I come back in? And then I came and she said, okay, and do you want to go to the kitten room?
Oh, that was Pam at the time.
Yeah, Pam at the time.
Right.
And then I thought, what kitten room? But anyway, but then I followed her, you know, instructions.
Yeah.
So I came in here, and that Yoda's Tipper, Luke, that was a Star Wars. Star Wars, Leia. And yeah, that was the beginning.
So you were a volunteer just to come in here?
Yeah, I only hung out here actually. I wasn't a really good volunteer. I only hung out here, and then I would just say bye-bye. But I think I started talking to Ross a little bit more because he would come here, and then I just slowly kind of went in there, and then I thought, oh, this is not bad. But first I thought, oh, I won't be able to work here because, you know, all this, it's not as clean as here. If you noticed that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
So I
because
was
there are
like,
more
"Nah, I
cats and
can't."
it's a big area.
Yeah, and then they spray and all that, so I don't think so. But yeah, here I am after what, 4 years?
Okay, but you were a volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I came here, you were a volunteer. You were
Was I?
still a volunteer. It was like February or
Okay.
March of
Okay.
2014.
Okay.
So when did you
I think it was
officially become a,
April or August. I think it's August. Yeah, August. August of 2013, did we say?
no, 14.
Oh, 14. Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
And you've been here.
Mm-hmm.
And you are officially the caretaker.
Yeah.
What are, I mean, there's so many questions that people have about it.
Mhm.
Okay, so we know you had no cats,
Uh-huh.
like Cynthia.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait.
Oh, time out, we have
Wait.
a litter box problem.
No. Oh, okay. Good. Anthony has perfect poop. That's good. That's good.
Say that again, everybody.
Anthony has perfect poop.
Anthony, you can't say that 3 times fast. Anthony and Cleopatra are gonna be neutered and spayed on
Oh, yeah, that's
Thursday.
right, that's right.
Yeah,
I saw
so
your taxi.
important to have,
Okay.
okay. So, I was gonna ask you what a typical day here for you is, but we know there is no typical day.
Mm.
That's right.
That's true.
Right, so can you kind of, if it was a typical day,
Uh-huh.
what do you do? I mean, I've videoed you before, but it's impossible for people to see exactly what you do. So can you take us through a typical day when you get here?
When I get here, I come in here, and you see what I do, and then I get out there and then feed the cats over there.
How many cats would you say are
I
in
think
there?
it's 100, right? 100?
100.
Yeah,
yes,
100
yeah.
plus minus, yeah. And then what? Oh yeah, and then medicate the cats, and then start cleaning.
Oh.
And then the hotel guests, we have a border, so that's my responsibility. So I clean the borders, enclosures, and then ISOs, and we are designated to kind of an area
Okay,
for shifts, each shift. So
but if you're the only caretaker
Mhm.
at first, now I know there's volunteers
yeah.
like Nellie is here
Mhm,
often.
mhm.
How do you
Thank God for
decide?
Nellie. Mhm.
Oh, thank God for Nellie is
Yes,
right.
Yes.
How do you decide what you do first?
Oh, do I decide?
Yeah, I mean, when you get in there and you
Mhm.
have meds, food, you
Mhm.
know,
It's just kitten first because they're small and they're hungry. So I
And
come
they're-
here first, and then I want the kittens to the cats to have some food in their stomach before meds. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
just feed, and then the meds come.
okay, now with the meds,
Mm-hmm.
you also give fluids, which
Mhm.
is very interesting because
Mhm.
that takes, I've seen you do it.
Mm-hmm.
How many cats, like today, or this week, are on fluids?
Today was 9, and then it's maybe average 6 to 9.
Is that once a day or in many cases, it's several times a day?
Once a day for a couple, majority of the cats and some few at night. For the night caretaker. Excuse me.
Now, how did you learn to do meds and fluids? I mean, were you born with the innate
No,
trait
no.
of doing it?
No, just I was trained by Noel.
Oh,
Noel.
my.
Yeah, Noel.
That's going
And
back.
then rest of it was research. There's so many kinds of information on the internet, and every cat has different temperaments. So I would want to, know many ways to go about it. So I would just, I was on the internet a lot, YouTube, a lot. There's just
That's
lots of-
incredible.
Yeah.
And because you're very successful, I mean, how do you, okay, let's say that leads to another question about like medicating or something.
Mhm.
How do you handle a kitty? Okay, well, there's some of them are nice.
Yeah,
Open your
you said.
mouth. Right. But how do you handle a kitty if you need to medicate them or crate them or, where they have to?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Temptations. That's what really helps.
The clue.
Temptations. There's a pill masker, like a
Oh, yeah.
dough.
Yeah,
you
I've
know,
seen that.
I would roll it in the dough, and then I will crush the temptations. and I will roll in it, you know, like a croquet,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and I will stick it on it, and then I will give it to it, and then they will eat it because the temptation powder will do the trick. So that was successful. But now people just the rest of the caretakers just bring in half, sandwich it, and then
And they go,
yeah. But you know what? Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just figure it out. But
yeah,
then
they're very smart.
yeah, they're smart. But so far, yeah. But then the straight way is to just pill it without getting
Your
punched.
hand.
Yeah.
Now, what about fluids? I mean, some people at home, like we had a few people who had to give their cats,
Uh-huh.
you know, the fluids every day. How do you get the cat? Stand still, you're getting some fluids.
Let's see. Well, it took time for the ferals too, but
How do you get them to
I just created space actually. It wasn't a different, you know, there was a long time ago, one of the first cats, Rocky, he was really a difficult cat. And then I would, you know, bleeding, but I realized one day, I said, okay, I'm gonna make this a special space for you. I put a lot of towels and just made it like if you would call it like a sacred place for him, you know.
His own
yeah,
space.
his own space.
Like a sanctuary.
That's for you, just for you, you know.
Oh.
And then I just, I did what I had to do, and he was really receptive of it. So that's that was one of the things that, I thought, oh wow, this works. But the other ones, you just have to go with it. And the feral ones though,
Oh,
feral
yeah.
ones, this Ross taught me this one. Feral ones, you cover their heads kind of. If
Like
they
what,
can't
with a
see,
towel?
yeah, if they can't see, they kind of calm down.
Interesting.
Yeah. So then,
Cover their
yeah,
heads.
just cover them, you know, cover them so that
Yeah.
they will feel safe. And then I would be able to.
Maybe
yeah.
like they sometimes swaddle a baby, like they wrap it
Yeah,
up, but then the
swaddle, I
face is
didn't-
showing.
Yeah, swaddle can be nice, but I've never really tried swaddles. Yeah.
Whatever works though, right?
Yeah, whatever works, and it depends on the cat too. You just have to get to know the cat, you know.
And you do. So now when other caretakers come in,
yeah.
since you are the only one here and the rest came after you,
Uh-huh.
do you train them on your methods or,
They just pick it up well. We're totally like equal.
okay,
Nina manages people as an equal, so there's no senior or so, but they, you know, we just kind of talk and see, and they will ask who, you know, how do I, you know, how do you do JP, and then I will, if it's difficult, you know.
Yeah, oh,
But
sure.
the rest of them, they have their own methods, so they just go
and what
with
works
it.
for one?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
that's interesting, Ross was your kind of like, not a mentor, but
Yeah, Ross, it's a big boy, yeah.
do we ever hear from Ross? Everybody
Yes, I do.
likes
Yeah,
Ross.
actually, we text a lot.
How
And
is he
sometimes-
doing? The
He's
public
doing good.
wants to know.
Yeah, he has his own place now with his 2 cats that he brought from here, and I think he's doing good. I hope he comes. He said that he will be visiting this spring, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
I bet, you know, with that cold weather, and
He misses the cats. That's what it is.
well, can he
misses the
find like a
cats.
place there where he could volunteer? Where is he, Chicago? No.
I know, Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio.
Oh, I bet
Yeah.
he's not happy right now
Yeah,
with the weather.
But, yep. And then some volunteers would FaceTime for him with the cats.
Oh, that is so great.
Yeah. We'll
So
be
they-
hearing Ross, and then they will face it to the cats that he really was connected to. It's like, you know, he talks to the cat.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
And do they, well, he did have a few favorites. Who was that that used to follow him around? I don't even know.
You mean the ex-girlfriend?
The ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend was Pinky.
Pinky, is she still there?
She's still
Now,
there.
does she ever?
And she is a good friend of mine now. I told Ross, hey, I can pet her. You know,
Hey,
he couldn't. Yeah.
cool.
So anyway, yeah, I want her. No, it's not want her, but she trusts me now. So
That is fabulous. So, okay, you're here all day. You
Mhm.
love all these cats.
they
Do
seem to be ignoring us. Don't you feel it?
no, they're running. I don't know, but they haven't
Really?
ignored my feet.
I just.
No,
yeah,
they're
okay,
good.
Okay.
They're cool. No, they're fine. Look,
Okay. Yeah,
they
yeah,
love
yeah.
you being. Oh, shit. They
Yeah,
love
okay.
you being in here,
Okay.
and that's wonderful. So you don't. Okay, people always ask,
Mm-hmm.
do you? She
Mhm.
must have a house full of cats. And I go, no, I don't think so. I know she fosters. Can you tell us who's
Zoe?
in your house? Yeah, some of the older, no, the wrong word, longtime viewers know Zoe from the sanctuary because she was here when we had our gathering over a year and a half
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
How's Zoe doing? And why did you
Zoe?
decide to take her home?
Zoe's doing good. She is now coming to me instead of me always chasing her, you know. But well, she was in the sense she came. She was some guy had to let them go. She had a sister. Anyway, two cats that had to be let go because the girlfriend allergic or whatever. So they were moving in. So.
Yeah.
And then the sister got adopted right away during the foster, I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she didn't, so she came in, and she was just, everybody tried for a long time to get her.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then so she was kicked out from the enclosure eventually because cats are coming in, you know.
Right, right.
And then she found a little spot, and she was just like Cynthia McKinsey would say, "It's a lamp of sadness," you know.
Oh, poor
like
Zoe.
always so like facing the corner or sleeping in the food bowl. She was a good eater, so it would be empty, but yeah. And then after a while, I thought, well, I'll give. It was like an experiment for me first to see if this will work. Like, if other cats will be like that, then I will take them again. But yeah, Zoe's the first and the last, I think. I don't know what's gonna happen to Zoe, but.
Now, what did you discover about Zoe after she was
that
home?
she was deaf. Then no wonder the behavior that was just facing the corner of the wall, planting the face, so scared.
She used to be so scared.
Yeah.
I
So
remember.
once I discovered that, it was just back to researching how to connect with the deaf cat.
Don't you
Yeah.
think you could write a book by now? You
No,
have
no,
so much
but
knowledge.
I guess in everywhere I go, every job I go, I just get so obsessive, So I just want to know that, like, I want to know, I
But that's
learn.
great. That is fabulous. I mean, it shows that you really care.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
No, I think you really do care.
Yeah.
And now, another question, and I know what you're going to say. You have seen litters come in here, one after the other. I think you started with
The Yoda,
Yoda.
the Star Wars, and Tipper. Yeah.
right, and then you had Aziza,
Oh yes,
and that was my first litter
Mhm.
too. And then a certain gentleman, Charlie Bain, and see,
Yeah, Charlie Bain. Yeah,
Char-
Charlie.
he
Bain.
learned how to hairdress.
Oh, is
you.
that right?
Yes, you were his
Okay,
first
okay.
customer. But people want to know, was there a litter, or do you remember, beside Yoda and Charlie Bain,
Mm-hmm.
or do they all kind of blend together as just one laugh after the other?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I would think that I'm doing. It's because it's going to be endless, right? Endless coming in. Even if we're gone from the Kitten Rescue, it'll be keep coming in. They keep coming in, right? They're endless. Unfortunately, there will be endless coming in.
Yeah,
so,
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, almost all of them get adopted, even if it takes a year.
Okay.
Like in the Tuxedos, the sisters, Ivy and.
You remember more than I do.
No, I
You
remember
more than
their,
I do.
well, because I write it down.
Uh-huh.
I write it down, and, but people, for instance, Jamie, who adopted Pearl,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm,
she said everybody loves Pearl, and she wants to thank you again
Mm-hmm.
for everything you did, and Pearl loves you. And Jelly says that, and she told me this, when they hear your voice sometimes, they will run
Mm-hmm.
to the screen. Now, do you
Oh,
think
that's
kitties can remember voices? I think they can.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Me?
Yeah, do you think
I
they
have
remember?
no idea what cats think. I have no idea. I don't know if they.
Yeah, because you
if
never
they, I
see
know,
them
you
again
never, you
after
just
they.
wonder. It's okay. I mean, I wonder what they. Yeah. There's nothing definite that I can say about cats really, and that's how I interact with them.
That's the thing. People watch you. I mean, I told you this before, so you were embarrassed, but I don't care. They love how you interact with these cats.
Oh.
You are fabulous.
Thank you.
And a big question. Somebody wants You know, if you ever studied architecture, because,
because of that.
okay, this is a big topic we have to discuss.
Okay.
How did you come up with the forts, and how do you outdo yourself every single time? How did the fort start?
The fort? Well,
You were doing forts way back.
Yeah. I just wonder how they see when they. I mean, I don't know. I would love to be in tunnels, and I mean, this is a flat room, you know, flat room kind of. So if you give the dimensions, I guess it was dimensions that I wanted to give them, and then it just and I guess I like forts too, but I also told you.
What are you saying?
I also told you that it's also the creative boredom. You know, when artists get bored, they come up with good ideas. I think that's what it is too, because you cannot get bored here, but it is repetitive.
Well,
sometimes.
because you have a job to clean, sweep,
Right.
But but a lot of people do that, and they go, you know, all that. You take the time to create things for them that make them more curious and stimulate them. Excuse me.
I want to play with them, you know. I want to get in the jungle gym with them, you know, see what they're like, and I want to know how they interact with each other too, you know, and then bring out the personality so that you know, adopters will know.
That's a good thing.
Kind of thing, you know. They can change once they get adopted, but you know, okay.
So, but how do you just kind of plop things on top of other things?
I just plop things.
Because some of the things you make are masterful. They go, how does she do that? Maybe you should put a book out of forts.
No, but there's a
Forts
lot
are
of things
creative.
too. Like this one. This lady made this, you know, out of cupboards, you know, cardboard, which is an excellent idea. I mean,
If they don't chew it. See, mine would chew up the cardboard.
this is a stage, isn't it? Stage.
It's like a tower.
Oh.
But no, I think
Okay.
the forts are one of the things that people admire that you do, because you come up with the most amazing ideas.
Really?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
And now that you said, because you love to see how they act, and you'd make a great kitty.
Oh.
Do you think you would?
Yes, I think so. I think so.
You would.
I was kind of, I think when I grew up in different environment. I was born in Tokyo, but I was planted in different kind of area, you know, country, and grew up, you know, outside of Japan. So I had a sense of kind of getting into other species, you know, like blend in.
Okay.
Blend in. So I think it's one of the things that is bringing, you know, they are bringing out of me that it is a species. It's kind of another race, you know. So I just kind of try to blend in.
Were you very shy? Here's one that just came to me, so don't be afraid. Were you very shy as a child?
No.
No, you were outgoing.
Yes,
Which
I
you
was
are.
outgoing. But it depends on the playing field, you know.
Explain.
Like after I came to this country, I kind of became shy because it was such
Well,
a
you're
big adjustment.
Right,
you know.
right.
Yeah, but back home or being in the Asia, living in Asia, I was a clown. Yeah, I was.
Mimi was.
Yeah, but here
Were
in
you
the
in
United
trouble in
States,
school?
yeah, I was a tomboy, so yeah.
Are you still a tomboy?
Kind of, as you can see, I don't really, yeah.
Well, here you can't get
Yeah,
dressed.
I know.
I kind of have the same two
I
pairs
love
of
it.
jeans that I grew.
If I didn't have to come in here, I would be wearing pajamas in there.
But you could.
Yeah, I
They get
could,
some
I
pretty
could,
fancy
yeah.
stuff. Okay, so you're here a long time, and I know a lot of times you come in before your shift, we'll see you after your shift. One of the things that you've done since the nursery started is you work in there 2 days a week now. Do you like that? Except for the losses we have seen, and they're heartbreaking, like the sanctuary.
Yeah, it's
But aside from
that's really a learning experience for me. It's like a learning really getting deep into animal sheltering business, or you know, that kind of thing. This is just totally different for me because it was a personal thing. But the nursery, you really have to know what you're doing.
Oh,
you
tell
know,
me about
right?
it.
So there's no leeway like here where I can experiment this and that. But
No? Especially with those bottle babies and then.
oh yeah, So I'm glad that I know how to do that at least. Now, I think I know how to do it.
No, you do. I've seen you in there, and you potty them real well.
Oh yeah, potty. Oh yeah, potty was a really new
That's
thing for me.
I know.
But now I don't feel any. I don't feel uncomfortable touching anyway. Yeah.
And
so.
I'm sure they appreciate it. I know with the CH, with the Powerpuff
Oh
Girls,
yeah, CH.
they have to be pottied. And
You love CH.
There's something, I just love those girls.
Uh-huh.
I just have such a I admire them. I mean, if you can admire a cat. You've seen how far they've come, because you saw them when they were like TV before we even knew there was anything. And the spirit, they have spirit, like it's unbelievable.
I think it's all the, you've been in there, I mean, all the workers there, I mean, there's except Daniel's a boy, but all these
Daniel's
girls
great.
people work there, oh my god, there's so much love in that place, there's so much love. Every time we have to transfer some, we had to transfer those mama and the baby kids in there.
Yep.
And then I would tell them there's so much love in here, don't worry, and then they're doing fine. They really, Lindsay does a good job of just
Lindsay
giving,
is great.
love. Look at these kids anyway.
Lindsay's going to be the next interview in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
A commercial.
Yeah. So we'll have to get on.
Yeah.
Now, here's another question, too, that I didn't mention to you when you're not here. And you are not here sometimes. What do you like to do in your spare time, besides maybe sleep, which we all do, but what do you like to do when you're not here?
When I'm not here?
You obviously like to read, or at least you...
I read. I read. What do I do? I think about them. But, wait. I watch movies, like, movies on online. I don't have TV, so I just go online and see what I want to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
like Netflix or
Yeah. Amazon, some video, but mainly. And then after that, I would just go to Zoe, because Zoe, I still need to work with her so that she,
and she feels that she's part of. Because she's alone all day.
Yeah, she's alone all day. So I go home, and she knows cries for me. She's deaf, so she is very loud. Oh. Yeah, when she cries, she's loud.
Does she sleep?
I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Look how cute.
Pay attention to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he does. And someone also said, what are your favorite foods or snacks or treats? I mean, I know what some of them are.
Yeah.
What do you like to eat when you?
I like pretty much everything. I don't have any. It's just like, let's say mint. I don't want to have it with certain like chocolate, but I would love the mint in Thai food or that kind of thing. I mean,
that's when if you go out to eat. I was gonna say, like, do you get Thai food or you don't?
I like every kind of food. Yeah. Sorry, it's so boring.
No, it isn't boring. No, it isn't boring.
Yeah, I love every food. I just haven't tried cat food yet. Yeah.
Don't either. I mean, I've How do you not get attached to all the kitties?
Oh, I'm all attached. I'm attached. Yeah. But I'm so happy that when they find a home, like most impossible adoptable cat that goes home. That's
like who? Who have you seen?
Like Whisper. Have you seen Whisper?
No, you're talking about sanctuary cats.
Yeah, sanctuary cats.
Okay.
Here is all
No, here we
don't.
Tell some of the folks about some of the sanctuary cats that you have a bond with, or I mean, I know you bond with them all. Some maybe who have been adopted, or.
The most surprising one was Whisper. This is the gray lady's brother.
It wasn't Cassidy's brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's three.
Right.
Three.
Okay.
Cassidy and Whisper lived in the outdoor, this wild side, the feral side.
Okay.
And Gray Lady lived in the hotel side, the more tame side. And then this Whisper was just, he was all fangs. All these cats had, this siblings had all fangs, which have to be taken away. But, so Whisper, he would get so matted and dirty, so he would go to get a lion cut. And he looked so cute in the lion cut that I really always looked forward when he came back. But one day he didn't come back. And I said, what happened? And then he got adopted because the vet tech fell in love with him.
Oh my
But
God.
he was an impossible cat because he was like, hello, he go and then it was like, 5, you know, just like you would be. He's so fast. He was old, but very, very fast, and yeah, nobody could really. But
Yeah,
anyway,
because he went, I remember then
Remember?
Cassidy went, I loved
opposite. Cassidy was such
Cassidy
an
was
opposite.
everybody's, hey.
Yeah,
I
he
used
was
to
the
call him the
captain.
mayor of the.
Exactly.
That was
Yeah,
my
he
name
was the
for him.
captain. Yeah.
Oh, that is so great.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
But and he had poop problems. You know, he would not poop in the litter box. This Cassidy, but then Cassidy and Whisper would just not poop inside the litter box, and it was diarrhea too.
Oh,
But
wonderful.
even then, this vet tech adopted both of them. A year later, I think. A year later?
That's
Maybe.
right.
He
That's
came. They came
right.
and
I
said, we're
remember.
gonna take Cassidy too. And I asked, how are you handling the poop situation? And then the couple said that the bathtub is for them.
So they actually go in the bathtub?
Yeah, bathtub. Not maybe the litter box in the bathtub.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
calm
So,
down.
I'm like,
You're messing up our interview
Yeah,
here.
you sacrifice the bathtub for these cats? I mean,
Well, maybe you
that
have a
is
big
just,
house.
maybe, but, oh my God, yeah, I was really impressed about that, yeah, so.
How's you know, a lot of people know about Holly. I remember when she
Oh,
was a baby.
yes.
How's she doing? Because we just all cried, of course, when
Oh, but
Casey, big boy.
Holly-
But how's she doing?
Holly's doing
I
fine.
just stuck my head over there. And said,
Mario is in there now.
Mario, yeah.
Black
well,
and white cat, just like Casey, short hair.
and how is she doing with Mario?
Mario, she just wants to play with Mario. Mario is still scared
Sure.
a little bit.
I think
but-
Jelly's going to be here tomorrow, so she'll probably
Oh, okay, good,
folks
yeah.
be able to show you
Mario.
them.
He's
I did see a
sweet,
picture
sweet
of him.
Mario. Oh, you did?
I saw a
Okay.
picture and I
That
thought,
is
well, that looks like a
Nina's
baby.
neighbor's cat. Nina brought came in.
Oh,
And
that
so-
cat was
Yeah,
tested.
Mario. Yeah. So, yeah, and then so she put in the ISO and got tested, came out FELV, and she was so glad that Mario's off the streets because he would be, you know,
Yeah,
protecting the cat.
that's awful.
Yeah.
That's awful.
But Holly just wants to play with Mario and Uncle Mario.
Uncle Mario. How old is Mario? Do we know?
No, I don't know, but he's fairly young, I think. Yeah, but yes, he's yeah.
Okay, of course we still have a few more minutes. Here's another question that
Mhm.
somebody asked. What do you do to make a
Mhm.
new cat welcome into an existing group of cats?
Hmm.
I know that's whether it be in the sanctuary, probably more in the sanctuary,
Yeah.
because here,
Here they come from.
yeah, like we do have, I saw Lexi, is that her
Yes,
name?
Lexi.
Oh.
Yeah, she's an exception. She's
Oh my God, she's
exceptional. Yeah.
gorgeous and
Mhm.
friendly.
Mhm.
But when a cat comes into the sanctuary, that's a good thing. They first go in the
Enclosure.
the ISO thingy to make sure.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then when they come out, how do you decide, or Nina, where they go, how, you know?
Well, for instance, Marie, Ben brought Marie, and I don't think she knew even her name was Marie, and she was really angry with people, humans, you know. We couldn't do anything with her, but I admire Nina's bravery of, she likes to get cats out, and
Yeah.
out. I'm kind of like give them the safe place first and come out. But Marie, one day I came in, the door was open and she was gone.
You mean the enclosure door?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then I said, what happened? And then, she just said that she wanted to let her out, you know, because she wasn't happy in the enclosure anyway,
Yeah, I can see
you
that.
know. So anyway, we didn't see her for, I don't know, a long time. I would say a couple of months because she would be hiding somewhere in the
Oh,
sanctuary.
I got it, she was in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't find them and we don't want to push them, but
No.
you know, and then there'll be sightings of her. Like
Sightings
people would-
of
yeah,
Marie.
sightings, you know, and then now she is just there, coming to you. But you know what? Catnip did the trick too. I had
Oh, that's,
catnip.
okay.
I had catnip, and then I just went there. But you know, people, I don't know. This is just me. Other people must be interacting with her, also. The other caretakers, you know, because then yeah, she's fine. But what I do is always like I want to keep them safe, so I just like cover
Sure.
the enclosure for a while, and then play with them. But,
Yeah, because when they're
it's
coming
their
from
time.
a hostile environment, you don't know what they're
Yeah.
gonna do.
It's their own time. Is what I wanna usually do. It's on their own time. I don't wanna and they will come because
Sure.
lots of good people come here as yourself.
Oh, thank you so much. I've seen every litter here. I think I feel like I'm your sister. We hang out so much, but one more question,
Mhm.
because believe it or not, we've been here a half an hour.
Oh,
See, I
okay.
told you.
All right, okay.
This is a tough one, so you may want to
Okay.
think about this.
All right.
What is your greatest joy at Kitten Rescue? What gives you, everything does, but what is your
Mhm.
greatest joy?
Everything does, yeah.
Well, how do you feel, or what
At
makes
the
you?
end of the day,
Okay,
at the end of the day, when I remember the moment that cat, I was connecting with the cat in a special way, like let's see, there's a moment when when you see a cat, you find that moment. Did that just happen?
well, I
did
know,
that happen?
it was me with Trevor in the
Yeah,
nursery.
did that just happen?
You feel
Yeah,
it.
those, yeah. I think maybe it's my imaginary things, or I want it to be that way, or
No,
whatever,
it's
whatever.
not imaginary.
Yeah, I never know, but anyway, for me, I just those moments I just relive it and then just kind of chuckle and be really grateful for that. Yeah.
So, but I don't think it's an imaginary thing. You do. I
You
mean,
think so?
everybody, and
I never
again,
know.
because people watch you so much, they think you have the greatest connection with kitties. And I've seen you with the older ones, they don't, Kendra has, and with the babies in the nursery, you just have a fabulous connection. They sense the love.
Really?
Oh, yes, you don't realize it.
I don't. No, yeah.
You
I
come
don't think I
over-
love them though.
Yeah, oh, you know, I can't stand them,
I
they're
know what an ugly
disgusting.
thing is so
Ugly
ugly.
thing.
It's ugly. Okay.
Ooh,
Right.
she gave you a
Ugly,
stink eye.
ugly, very
Look at
ugly.
that ugly child. No,
Yeah.
your love shows, and
Oh, thank
I just
you.
want you to know again, because I know you get embarrassed when I tell you off cam, so I'm going to tell you on cam.
Mhm.
Everybody loves you, and when I told them you were going to be in here, you don't know how many people are watching you now, and I'm going to cry.
Oh.
They love you, and they are so appreciative of you, and everybody hopes you just never leave here.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, it's just it's a good place for me, really. It is.
It's a good place for you.
Yeah, and then if people can enjoy that too, being me enjoying this job, I mean that's really an honor. Yeah.
Well,
Because
they learn
you
from
know,
you. I mean,
oh,
you
they-
have
okay.
amateur fort builders. You know what we should do? We should have a picture contest. Maybe that's the next one, of forts built, and you can be the judge. They'll send them to you, and they'll say, "We learned this from you."
Oh.
But yeah, you are just, don't change. I know you will never change because you're you. And I want to
Thank
thank you for agreeing to this.
You are a good persuader, this lady.
Thank you. No, but I told you, it's just like we sit around, except everybody's watching.
And you did make me feel comfortable. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome,
Yes.
Mimi.
Yes.
And anything you want to say to anybody before for the holidays or whatever?
Holidays,
There they are.
Holidays.
Or just want to say
Because I'm here, so and then cats. They ask me, "Oh, what are you doing for the holidays?" And I say, I'm working here." And then I realize cats don't have holidays.
every day is a
every day-
holiday.
Exactly. Yeah. So sometimes I say, "Oh, I'm here every day for a holiday. Every day for a holiday." At the end of the day, yeah, it just doesn't feel like work sometimes, Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Well, maybe
doesn't.
sweeping up the poop and that stuff is
Yeah,
like work.
but even then, it's just it's just an honor to do this kind of thing and be able to do something that, because there's so much stuff going out there that I can't even, But this thing,
This,
It's
people
just
often say
thing.
they will watch the cam
mhm,
when everything around, is going so
Yeah.
bad. And sometimes Excuse me? Who's eating my question sheet? Not.
You know, this little world, you know, that, you know, I guess maybe I might be avoiding stuff, but oh my God.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I mean,
Momentum, you know, these moments are just so precious.
well, I thank you.
Oh,
And
you're
like I say,
welcome.
we could go on for another hour, but I
Yes.
know she has things to do.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, Bernadette. Did you know? You know, right? You
Of
know
course.
the hair. It's
Yeah.
white inside.
White hair underneath, and the same thing with Penny.
Oh my God. Yeah. Goodness, yeah. I haven't seen them really today, so.
I remember when they were still in the nursery, I saw them, you know, and the first time I saw her, I went, "Are you kidding me?" She was absolutely adorable. Let's make
Mhm.
sure nobody is
Listen,
texting.
they were so.
Oh, guess
they
what's-
were dirty. They were so dirty. They looked like Eeyore. And then Lindsay
They look
and I-
like what?
Eeyore.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would call the Penny Eeyore. She was my favorite Eeyore.
We have a text. Oh, sorry.
No, that was mine.
No, Mimi for
Is it mine?
president. Believe me, I think you do a better job.
Yeah.
Please don't censor me, moderator.
Yeah, well, this
Okay.
is something else. But anyway, I do have a friend, yes. I do have a friend. I'm just, yeah.
She does.
Yeah, I do have a friend, yes.
And we give you a
These
hug.
are others. Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. This was
You
good.
are a great interview, and maybe in 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
we can do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.